World Showcase players. Right over here is my friend Michael. Everyone say hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Very good. This is Jason. Everyone say hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, my name is Annie. Say hello to me.
Hello to me.
You two are sassy. Why don't you come up and gather me more people?
How many?
I need about 3,000 or 4,000 for a meeting.
Too many. Sorry, Scoot. I'll tell you what.
What's that?
We'll make it easy. Everybody in Germany will come running in here.
Oh, how are you going to do that?
See, free beer!
He knows how to get there.
Oh, they're swimming out.
Now, Catherine, I'll be ready for you in just a moment,
All right.
okay? Don't go too far. All right. Like I said, we're the World Showcase players. Now, as you can see, we don't have Italian accents. Well, we just travel around the World Showcase. We started in the UK. We're coming over here to do a show because it takes place in Italy. Now, okay, very good. Now, you see we're World Showcase players. Woo! Now in 3D. How's that? See, we come right out at you with our technology. How many of you are familiar with the Shakespeare classics? You know most of them. You've heard of them at one point or another. You've read them. Today we are doing our favorite. It is Romeo and Juliet. Edna. Yes, it's Romeo and Edna. It's the cheap version. Juliet was Union and we couldn't get her. So today we are doing our very own rendition of Romeo and Edna, and it's absolutely silly. Now we like you all to participate and have fun with us. So whenever we ask you all to do something as a group, you're going to do it, right? Yeah. Very good. So are you ready to have some fun? Say oh yes. Yes. Are you ready to have a great time? Say oh yes. Yes. Are you ready to see a great show? Say oh yes. Yes. Will you settle for our show? Say oh yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. Put your hands out like this. Very nice. This is what we call the pre-clavatory position. Okay? Now, why don't you just give me a little golf clap? You know, a little happy little... Very nice. Okay, stop. Very good. Now, I'm going to ask you to do that again in just a moment. I'm going to ask you for a little nice golf clap. But when I say, okay, stop, you're not going to stop. You're going to get louder. And I'm going to say, please stop. You're going to get louder than that. I'll say, go home. You'll get louder when I get down to my knees and say, stop, please go home. You're going to clap your hands. You're going to cheer. You're going to throw small children up in the air. No. It's the only ride we have in Italy. And then we'll get started, okay? Now, this thing brings people running over to see what's going on, and now we can gather a great big crowd. So clap and cheer and scream. Are you ready? Put your hands out like this. Once again, the pre-clavatory position. Very nice. Okay, now why don't you give me a small golf clap? Okay. All right, that's enough. No, really stop. Please do it very quickly. Oh, we love it.
All right. Thank you all for coming out. We are indeed the World Showcase players. We are a travelling troupe of actors. Well, two of us are, right, Andy? That's right. And we go from town to town doing plays. Today we find ourselves in Italia. Italia do a wonderful show that we call Romeo and Edna. And the crowd goes wild. Now, our story takes place in a quaint little city called Verona. Everyone take a moment and say, oh, Verona. Oh, Verona. Ah, yes, while strolling through its city streets, you might come across the village idiot.
$3 for a tank of gas. What? That's a bargain, eh?
Yes.
The town crier.
I can't believe he's such an idiot.
I agree with you there. Most importantly, you would see the municipal mime. Hey! You would see the municipal mime. Where's the mime?
Hey, you got lost your mind, haven't you?
Hold on.
Lost your mind.
Did you say something? Good! It's the municipal mime! Yes! Right, sir, this is the perfect part for you now. It's the most important part in the show, the municipal mime. But right now, I want you to go stand next to the idiot.
All right, sir, I want you to put this hat on.
What?
All right, you'll like it. It makes you tinkle.
Hey!
Oh, it's got bells and such. See?
Oh, it's this.
All right, now you wait there. Your big seat's coming off.
Right. Now, this seemingly tranquil town of Verona was actually sharply divided. It was due to a
Join me
bitter
on my
feud
side, all right?
that caused two families
Don't mix
to
it there.
choose sides and take up arms.
All right, everyone on my side. Cheer, take up your arms.
That's not what I meant, you son.
All right, everyone on my side, cheer and take up your legs.
All right. The family to my right, that's from everybody from Steven Spielberg over. You guys are one family. You are loud. You are obnoxious. unconscious. In fact, when I say your name, I want you to go insane. You are the Montagues!
Montague!
That's nothing. We got
You were louder because to my left, the absolutely caffeine-crazed Capulets!
Yeah!
More caffeine for this thing.
Alright, now we Montagues, we hated the Capulets. In fact, we hated them so much we had a family motto.
Yeah?
Hate 2 Capulets and call me in the morning. Oh! But aside from that, we hated those Capulets so much that every time we heard the name Capulet, we would do this. And
All of you together,
we
everyone.
would. Everyone put your hands up like this.
What's all doing?
Oh my goodness, what's that smell?
What is it?
Is it the 3-week-old sushi in the trunk of my car?
Oh,
No, it's a Capulet! Good, now wipe off your neighbor.
All right, well, that's real mature. Well, we had no love for those Montagues now, did we?
No!
I said, did we? Well, we had a lot more class than them, right? Actually, no, we had none at all. And that's why, when we heard the disgusting, putrid name of Montague, well, she's seen the show before. We, with great loving dignity, would do just like this young lady right here. Put your arms in just like this, your
Let's
hands,
do that.
and then you go. So let's go and try that. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's something at the bottom of his shoe.
What is it?
Oh, look, it's a disgusting Montague.
Ew, what's that on the back of my neck? Ew, it's a blood-sucking Capulet!
Did someone forget to flush the loo? No, it's a Montague.
All right.
It's
you
no
play me,
Capulet!
Montague.
They're both pretty. As you plainly can see, these two families do not agree upon much.
No.
And throughout this time, there are a bunch of fights and disturbances and rumbles in the streets. But through it all, our municipal mime, Nothing! Yes! But also, the big scene's coming up. These two families did agree upon one thing, however. It would be unthinkable for a Montague
Montague!
to marry a Capulet. So this is the one rule they never broke.
That's right, but for the one rule that we never broke,
Right.
there was always someone willing to smash it to pieces.
That's true.
Thus enters the hero of our story.
Ah, yes, the hero of our story is a fellow by the name of Romeo.
Romeo, tell me about him, please.
Ah, yes, Romeo was a young lad.
A young lad.
16 years of age.
16 years of
He was
age.
handsome, debonair, he had long, flowy hair.
Did you say he was about 16?
16.
Could he be close to?
Oh, close to 16?
No, close to me. Here he is.
Great.
You look so handsome, don't you? Okay, Romeo. Now, no one will make fun of you because you, sir, are a Montague.
Montague!
Except for them.
All right, now on the other side of town lived an extraordinary young lady with an extraordinary name.
Yes, and her name was...
Oprah.
Oprah. No, it wasn't Oprah.
Uma.
Not Uma either. Uma either. No, it didn't work out. Her name was Her name was Lady Edna. And Lady Edna was the most beautiful woman for as far as the eye could see. Oh, she doth teach torches to burn brides.
Oh, it seems she hangs upon the cheek of knights.
Oh, like a rich jewel dangling in the ear of an Ethiop on a Saturday night.
I don't know what you're talking
And
about.
that's Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
What's it mean?
It means she's a hottie.
Oh, she's a hot tea. That's right, she was standing right over here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Edna! Everyone sing along. Here she is, Miss Fanola.
Now, Romeo and Edna had never met before. Alright, never met before. But it just so happens that they and their families, that's you, were attending a dance at the old Verona Gym.
Oh, that's perfect.
You know old Verona Gym? He's a funny guy.
Oh, Verona Gym. Oh, you know it was so great because Romeo happened to be the best disco dancer this side of Venice. Romeo, show him your disco dance moves.
That was amazing, but you know what? Edna was known all throughout the kingdom far and wide as the best ballerina as far as the eye can see. It's a ballerina, dear.
never met until this very night, when from across the crowded dance floor, they turned toward each other. Their eyes met. They fell instantly in love. And then they ran toward each other. And hold it! They finish. Back there, Sparky. I was going to say it's dramatic, right? They ran toward each other and embraced in slow motion. La 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 la. Slow dance. Here, I'll be the band. I'll sing.
All right, now the two families song the dancer. Fell across the crowd, murmur, murmur, murmur.
Romeo's family saw them and they yelled, "How dare you! How dare you!"
And this family saw them and said, "How could you?"
How could you?
Too good to be true. Well, upon hearing this remorseful cries, thoroughly underwhelmed, our municipal mime
Did
did nothing! Yes. Oh, wait, he's coming up. However, the families realised what was happening and they said, "Stop doing that!
Stop doing that!
Go to your rooms!"
Go to your rooms!
So Romeo and Edna were banished back to their homes. Romeo taken back to the home of the Montagues.
Montagues!
Lady Edna taken back to the home of her parents.
He didn't say it!
He said what?
He didn't say Capulet.
Sorry, once back at his home, poor heartbroken Romeo began to weep. Softly at first, then louder. Even louder. Until he was wailing. But fortunately... He came up with a brilliant plan. There, see?
And this was Romeo's brilliant plan.
Yes.
He decided to creep out of his bedroom window. Creep.
What do you call him?
Creep. Very creepy. Very good. And then he shimmied down the banister. Nice shimmy. Shake it, don't break it. And then he ran to the village square.
The village square.
It's right there. Very good. And he looked up at Lady Edna's window, and he said those words, "Ah, soft, but what light through yonder window breaks."
Ah, soft, but what light through yonder window breaks.
Really? Right.
Stand right over here now. Upon hearing this, Lady Edna awoke from her sleep.
Yes.
She had a cup of coffee to make sure she had her wits about her. She went to a balcony, opened up her windows, and then said those famous Shakespearean words, "Romeo, Romeo."
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Now, upon hearing this, Romeo made his presence known.
Right here, baby. Well, Lady Edna, happy to resist that, eh? She then leaped from her balcony. All right, it's only on the first floor, really. And they once again embraced.
Okay. Oh, I love this part, because this is where Romeo lets go of
Let
Edna,
it go.
and he then pledges his undying love to her.
Oh, no. Nicely done, Lady Edna. She cries out, "Oh, Romeo!
Oh, Romeo!
I would rather die than be apart from you, Peach Pit."
I'd rather die than be apart from you, Peter.
Yeah. day, he said, let us fake our deaths, and the families will leave us alone for good. What?
Families will leave us alone forever.
Good whispering. Yes. No one heard you.
Let's take our death.
All right. And so it was that Romeo Montague and Lady Edna Capulet did just that. They faked their deaths, and they did so quite simply by lying down on pre-drawn chalk lines, which had been provided by CSI Verona. Okay, fake your death.
Dad. Here you go.
Hold it. Hey kids, sunny side up please.
This is your debut, not your day butts.
There we go. There they lie. There they lay.
No, it's definitely lying.
There they are. Their eyes rose in the back of their heads. Their mouths agape. Their tongues lolling out the side. Little river of drool dripping down. I bet you never thought you'd be doing this in the middle of Epcot, now did you? Not this there. Fortunately, night passed quickly.
Now, when both families realized the children were missing, they come running into the town square and saw them lying lifelessly there. They were visibly shaken.
The families then raised their hands to the uncaring heavens and they said, why? YMCA! Stay at the YMCA! Get yourself clean!
This is a horrible tragedy.
So was that song, actually.
Well, upon hearing the remorseful singing of the families, thoroughly underwhelmed, our municipal mind, everyone! Wait, it's coming up. Big important scene. Now, upon hearing this, however, Romeo and Edna did something that Shakespeare never thought of.
What is it?
What?
They leapt to their feet. Leap!
It's very nice.
And once seen that they were alive, the families cheered. Thus calling off that feud. And so it was, with the feud over, that meant that Romeo Montague...
Montague!
Wait, the feud's over!
I've got issues.
Got horns as well. That meant that Romeo and Edna could get married and live... And at that moment, our municipal mind took center stage. He looked out at the people, and for the first time in mime history, he spoke but 2 words. He ended the show by saying... Show's over! Right here, same show, different silly tourists. Bye-bye, thanks for coming over.